I feel the hunks, but here's the thing. I am the part of the show that's here to challenge conservatives. I am the part of the show, they just gave me extra minutes to tell us why we're losing. This part of the show will not feel good. This part of the show is about a word that we use very haphazardly. It's called accountability. We are dealing with a scenario where we have allowed conservative values to slowly become eroded from the American stratosphere. We have allowed leftist agendas to make us, as Matt Schlapp said, be quiet. You, watching an internet world, you in your cars right now, we've allowed our values to be restricted by the same people that say there's 40,000 genders. We have allowed our values to be quieted by the same group of people that tell you you can't worship. I don't care what you worship. They've told you, they've told our Jewish brothers and sisters, you can't worship. They've arrested them violently. Violently. We have businesses in America, in Michigan, providing jobs that have been threatened by this government for making freedom seeds. I'm talking about ammo. I know that's like a word that may get me banned from social media. If I say ammunition, I might get banned. I'm good with it though. The founding fathers got banned from Britain. I'm good with being on the right side of history. The question is, since we all know this, and since we're all awkward about it, and the silent majority, when are you going to do something? You got the blueprint. There's a group of guys that sat around a long time ago with their contradictions. I'm going to be honest. Our founding fathers had contradictions. And if a black man in America can identify it and still utilize this other word that may get me banned from social media, the Constitution, if I can say it, and if we have the blueprint, why aren't you using it? Why have you allowed soy boys? Why have you allowed weak, un-American marshmallows to determine if your business stays open? We allowed it. We've allowed government to continue to destroy our value system. We, me included. I founded an organization called Black Guns Matter, because they do. They do. So in that process, we teach about the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, when the British said in 1775-ish, hey guys, we want you to turn those assault rifles in. What did the founding fathers do? They used their Second Amendment, human, God-given rights. Now, we all know the left can't meme. The right has great memes. But that's all we've been doing on the right. It's making memes. You are leaders. Where are we leading our people? Why have we allowed this to happen? I'll tell you why. Fear. They scared you. They told you that if you worship, you'll go to jail. They told you that if you follow science and logic, they're going to lock you up. They told Justin right there from Phoenix Ammo, that business that I'm talking about right here in the great state of Michigan, They told him he had to stop producing freedom seeds to defend your way of life. He didn't stop. They told another good buddy of mine, Ian, he's got a little gym over in South Jersey, right over the bridge where I'm from in Philly. The tyrannical dictator over there told him, we're going to give you thousands upon thousands of dollars in fees if you make Americans' bodies healthy, working out, exercising. They got a problem with exercising free speech, exercising your Second Amendment right, exercising your God-given values. So I know why you did it. It's like poker. They bluffed you. They bluffed you. And if I can bluff you, I can beat you. They told you that it's more of them and that ideology because they control your media departments. But we allowed it. They told you that most people disagree with your freedom stances, and you believed them. They told me, you can't mix Malcolm X and George Washington. They told me I can't highlight black women that were fighting for liberty, that owned guns. They told me Harriet Tubman was out of the patriot conversation. I did not believe them. I do not believe them. I will not believe them. So you have to ask yourself a very fundamental question. Are you actually American? Are you actually, indeed, in action, in thought, in speech, in movement, in education, and all of the areas of human activity, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, war? Am I actually American? Am I actually defying tyranny? Am I actually doing it, or do I just show up when we want our guy to get in the seat because we're depending on the guy in the seat? The guy in the seat lives in a different place. He doesn't put food on your table. Liberty does. And if you're not about that actual life, take down your American flags. Get you like a sickle with like a wheat hammer. Get like a red flag. Fly that one. You know, just wear the mask. Ignore the science. Don't worry about it was only 15 days to slow the spread. Just go with the false models that they provided you. Take the social handouts. Be a good little slave like the crown wants you to be. It'll be easier for you. Now, I'm more the Leonidas type. Submission, my knees, I'm a young guy, but my knees aren't that great. I don't take a knee to the rage mob, ever. They're tricking you. They're lying. All you have to do is push, stand up, get these people off your back. They're bluffing you. Some of you are going to get arrested for fighting for freedom. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. But think about this. I think it was like Christmas Eve or something like that. Like George and the boys got in a boat, like an icy boat with no engine, and rowed across a river to go use their Second Amendment rights to defy tyranny. They knew what the outcome was. Death. Those guys, by definition, were traitors to the crown. You actually are in a place that you've prospered from, that someone, an unseen hand, a small group, they're actually the minority. A small group of people have infiltrated your way of life, your children's thought processes, and have attempted to coerce your entire way of life, and you're more concerned about going to jail when your founding fathers, for the flag that you wave on Christmas Eve with no engine, they didn't even have Wi-Fi. They paid the ultimate sacrifice. So if you're not willing to fight for these freedoms, I'm the black dude. Only the white dudes in the audience, right? It's bad for y'all right now. I'm sitting pretty based on leftist propaganda. I'm great. I can do no wrong. Okay? I'm telling you, either way I win. My dog in the fight is my freedom. Your dog in the fight is identifying where your liberties are, who's trying to infiltrate them, and how you push back. I want to say this before I get out of here. They have told you what is essential. They have ignored all logic. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. There's this guy with like some orange hair. He says he likes McDonald's, right? I don't care if you work at McDonald's. That job is essential for you and your family and your bills. So I want you to think on these things. If you are conservative, you believe in limited government. You do not believe in overextending government. If you are conservative, you believe in checking government. It's awkward. That means you have to do work. That means you have to support the businesses and people, even if you personally right now are not brave enough. That's fine. I can find a position for you in the Army. You may not be frontline, but we need somebody getting supplies and all that other good stuff. Support the businesses and people that are brave enough in Michigan during a time, it's a couple more days left, during a time that your actions and deeds are, I can't even come up with the words for it. This is the time that the founding fathers were in. You are the patriots. Act like it. Be it. Otherwise, all of the stuff that I just said and all of the great words that will be said after me will mean nothing. You guys just might as well crack out the communist China flags and get in line for your socialism. If not, support the American Conservative Union, support the businesses in Michigan, vote in the direction that's best for your personal freedoms and liberties. My name is Toure. Thank you all for hearing me.